And welcome to Norseman Stadium, Demarest High School, the site of tonight's football game between Demarest and Old Tappan, a storied rivalry, the 52nd meeting between these two schools. And we are just about set to get underway here. Looks like the rain will hold off. And we've got a good night of football ahead. The Norsemen come into tonight's game with a 1-3 record. They've lost their last three after winning their opening game of the season against Bergenfield. The Golden Knights come in a perfect 4-0, and they've shut out each of their last two opponents. So a big challenge here for the Norsemen tonight. A coin toss at midfield. And we've got 12 minutes on the clock, ready to go. Demerest lost to Lakeland 47-27. That was last Friday. And then 2 weeks ago, lost to Caravel, a team from Delaware, in a tight one, 13-12. A recent trend, teams from New Jersey looking to play out-of-state opponents, and Demerest did just that against Caravel. Lost by a point. Here, a familiar opponent in Old Tappan. As I mentioned, the 52nd meeting between these two teams. And the all-time record is 24-3.
Kicking off for Old Tappan, number 18, Nicholas Antonucci. Back for the Norsemen, number 26.
So Demerest will receive, moving left to right. Old Tappan in their road whites with blue pants and gold helmet. Demerest in their home blues, black pants, blue helmet. And we're underway. The kick will be fielded by Wasserman at the 8. Running to his right, gets a block. Out across the 30, makes a move, and he's still on his feet. To the 40, midfield. Into Old Tappan territory, jukes the defender, and he's wrestled down at the 41-yard line. A great return by Alex Wasserman to start the proceeding here tonight. Antonucci on the tackle, and 1st and 10 for Demerest at the Old Tappan 41-yard line. Well, Demerest lost to Old Tappan last year. That game was played at Old Tappan. Here they are at home. And they'll start with Lipperini out of the shotgun. He's got the big man Trombetti to his left. Snap. Looking right. Pass complete. And wrestled down. That pass complete to Anthony Duran. And there's a flag down on the play. And it'll go against the Golden Knights. Tack on an additional 15 yards for the Norsemen. That was a personal foul call. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 19. And the Norsemen in the red zone here after running just one offensive play thanks to the penalty. Lipperini takes a snap, looks left, throws that way. Pass complete, and a juke inside the 10 and close to a 1st down. Lipperini 2 for 2. That's Doran again on the reception. And now the Norsemen have 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Check that, that's a Monica on the catch. So 3 receivers right. Here's the snap. Lipperini's going to take off and run with it. Running left, gets to the edge, dives, and he's knocked out of bounds just before the goal line. Gain of 7 on the play, and now 2nd and goal from the 1 upcoming. They say he stepped out at the 2. So bring up a 2nd and goal for the Norsemen at the 2. Ball on the left hash. Just under 2 minutes in here at Demarest High School. Opening drive for the Norsemen, and they are knocking on the door. Here's a snap. Handoff, and not going to get there. No gain on the play, and 3rd and 2 upcoming. That's Trombetti on the carry. Cortacci on the tackle, so 3rd and goal from the 1. They gave Trombetti a gain of a yard on the play. The Norsemen spread it out. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Lipperini in the backfield with Trombetti. Handoff goes to Trombetti, spins away out of a tackle, and then runs over a defender into the end zone for a Norseman touchdown. Trombetti puts the Norsemen on the board. 6-0, Demerest leads it after an opening drive touchdown. Now that's just how the Norsemen drew it up. A great return from Alex Wasserman on the opening kickoff. Here's Fazio on for the extra point. Snap. Kick is up and good. Norsemen lead it 7-0. 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll step aside, and when we return, Old Tappan gets their first crack on offense, trailing 7-0.
Kick it off for Demerest, number 36, Dominic Fazio. Back to receive for Old Tappan, number 1, Jordan Fuller.
Back here at Demarest High School, Demarest leads Old Tappan 7-0. And now Fazio and the kicking unit are on to kick it deep to Old Tappan. Norsemen got on the board with less than 2 minutes. It's a squib kick, the onside variety, fielded at the 43-yard line. That's Penich with the recovery. And now Old Tappan has good starting field position for their first drive of the day.
Old Tappan has a first 10 from their own 42.
This Old Tappan offense has been stellar through the first 4 games. Like I mentioned, a 4-0 record. They beat Tenafly 52-0 last week. And they shut out West Milford 21-0 before that. Averaging 361 yards per game. Here's Runza out of the shotgun, takes a snap, it's a handoff, running right, cutting the hole, cross midfield, and has a first down before he's gang tackled at the 46-yard line. That was Al Sharif on the carry. Brought down by Lipperini among other Norsemen. No, 1st and 10 now for Old Tappan inside Norseman territory on the 45. 1 receiver left. Al Sharif in the backfield with Runza, who's out of the shotgun. Comes in motion right. It's a handoff running left and getting to the edge before he's tackled at the 40 is Pierce Lucas.
Pierce Lucas on the run, brought down by number 58, Greg Schwartz.
Schwartz on the tackle. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 now.
Gain of 5 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for Old Tappan.
From the Norseman 40-yard line. One receiver right. And movement up front. So a penalty flag is down. Looks like it'll be a false start against the Golden Knights. And no, it's a offsides against Demerest. So Demerest entered the neutral zone early, and Old Tappan reacted. 5-yard penalty, giving Old Tappan a first down.
First and 10 at the Norseman 35.
Oh, first and 10 now from the 35. Here's a snap. Runza, handoff to Al Sharif. He spins out of a tackle, and then he's brought down at the 32-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Lipperini again on the tackle. Now Al Sharif gets 2 on the carry. So now it's 2nd and 8 from the 33. Here's Runza. Fakes the handoff this time. He's going to throw. Got a man to the right side and a first down into the red zone. And brought down at the 13-yard line. Pass complete to Pierce Lucas. And Old Tappan is moving right back down the field.
Number 12, Matt Lee, and number 3, Justin Finan.
Well, Demarest leads Old Tappan 7-0 here. 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Old Tappan trying to answer the opening touchdown drive by the Norsemen. Runza takes the snap. Trombetti gets in the backfield, but it's a handoff. Running right and with space and into the end zone for an Old Tappan touchdown. That's Al Sharif on the carry. And Old Tappan answers back with a touchdown of their own. Great job by Runza to get that handoff off. Trombetti was in the backfield basically as the ball was snapped. But he was able to get it into the hands of Sharif. And then Sharif did the rest. So everyone lined up on the left hash, just the center with the ball. And now they'll all move over behind the center and set up for the extra point. So a bit of deception there by the Golden Knights, but here the point after touchdown snap. Kick is up and good, and Old Tappan ties it. Santanucci bangs it through 7-7 with 7:51 to go here in the first quarter. Both offenses convert their opening drives to touchdowns. And now the Norseman offense will get back on the field in a 7-7 ball game when we come back. Go back here at Demerest High School, 7-7. Old Tappan and Demerest continuing their storied rivalry. About halfway through the first quarter. Wasserman and Rezik are deep to receive for the Norsemen. Ball on the left hash at the 40-yard line as Old Tappan gets set to kick it back to Demerest. Kick from Antonucci. Fielded at the 5 by Wasserman. Running to his left, out across the 25 to the 30. Now to the 35, still on his feet, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line. So another good return by Alex Wasserman.
Wasserman receives the kick, runs it out to the 41, brought down by number 1, Jordan Fuller.
Fuller was there to spin him out of bounds. But the Norsemen with good field position, again, thanks to an Alex Wasserman return. Well, the Norsemen huddle up on the near sideline with their 5th-year head coach, Matola. Three receivers right for the Norsemen. Lipperini out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, swing pass right side to Wasserman. Makes the catch. gets out to the 44-yard line before he's tackled.
Number 26, Alex Wasserman, is complete.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 upcoming.
Gain of 4 on the play is going to give the Norsemen a 2nd and 6 on their own 45.
Falkenstern on the tackle for the Golden Knights. Ball on the right hash, Norseman moving left to right. Trombetti in the backfield with Lipperini. Lipperini throwing left. Pass complete right at the 50-yard line, but hit hard is Mark Tell. The big hit made by Pierce Lucas. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 right at midfield. Well, the Norsemen converted on their first 3rd and short of the game. That one was on the goal line, a handoff to Trombetti. Let's see what they do here. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Snap, and it's going to be a swing pass to Wasserman. Caught at the 45, and then he falls down before he can get to the first down marker. And the ball came out, but they rolled him down. But he failed to get a first down, so 4th down upcoming. Wasserman had some room to run there, but he fell down before he can get to the line, and now Demerest will go into punt formation. Lipperini to punt. He's standing on his own 36-yard line. Fuller is deep for the Golden Knights. The snap, and Lipperini punts it in the air. Ball lands at the 23 and bounces back to the 26-yard line, where it is fielded down by the Norsemen. That's where Christian Runza and the Old Tappan offense will take the field. 7-7 ball game, 5:21 to go in the first quarter. So that Old Tappan defense tightens up there. Mentioned they had shut out their opponent in each of their last 2 games, gave up the opening drive touchdown to Demerest, but they're a 3-and-out. And now the offense back on the field for the Golden Knights. Runs it out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hand off to Al Sharif, running up the middle. And gain of 10, still on his feet, out to the 40-yard line before he's tackled. Nice run by Al Sharif, gain of 14 on the play. Patel on the tackle, good for an Old Tappan first down. Motion right, runs it, takes a snap, another handoff to Al Sharif. Avoids the initial tackle, but then is taken down at the 42-yard line after a short gain.
Al Sharif on the run, brought down to number 30, Saral Patel. Gain of a couple on the play.
I'll bring up 2nd and 8.
At their own 41.
Old Tappan loves to run the ball. They've had at least 200 rushing yards in each of their first 4 games. Well on their way to that mark here again tonight. Al Sharif has been the main ball carrier, and he gets it again, but the ball is on the ground. It's a fumble. Scramble for it right at the 35-yard line, and Demerest signaling that they have it, and they do. So a turnover, the first of the game. It's a fumble by Al Sharif on the exchange from Christian Runza. And Demerest falls on it, and now they'll have the ball on the Old Tappan 35-yard line. Good job by the Demerest defense to fall on that loose ball. And it looked like Al Sharif was just a little out in front of that handoff exchange by Runza. Now with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, ball game tied up at 7. Trombetti goes in motion left. Swing pass to Trombetti. And he's tripped up at the 29-yard line, falling ahead up to the 28. But a gain of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Norsemen. Ball spotted on the 29, so 2nd and 6 now for Demerest. Excuse me, 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the play. Norsemen break the huddle. Trombetti in the backfield with Lipperini. Comes in motion right this time. Lipperini thinks about a pass and is going to take it down and run with it. Jukes the defender left out into the 20, getting to the 10, and then he's pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the Norsemen will have a 1st and goal. Good decision by Lipperini. Play was not a designed run. But instead of trying to force a throw, he kept the ball and ran with it for a nice gain. Well, 1st and goal now for the Norsemen. .3:14 to go in the first quarter. The 1-3 Norsemen hosting the 4-0 Golden Knights. This time it's Wasserman in the backfield with Lipperini. And it's a screen to Wasserman. Old Tappan was ready for it though, and Wasserman is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 11-yard line. Tackle made by Downey. The 2nd and goal now from the 11. Lipperini looking over at his head coach, Greg Matola, for the play. In red zone situations, the Norsemen have been using their weapon, Andrew Trombetti, a 6'5" senior, committed to play collegiately at Notre Dame. Very hard to bring down, especially in goal line situations. Lipperini rolling right, going to take it himself, and he's hit hard at the 6-yard line. But a gain of about 5 on the play. Krasno there on the tackle. And it'll be 3rd down for Demerest.
Bring up a 3rd and goal for Demerest from the 6.
Demerest huddles up. 3rd and goal from the 6. Two receivers to either side. Trombetti to the left of Matt Lipperini, who's in the shotgun. Trombetti goes in motion left. It's going to be a swing pass to Trombetti. He's got room, and he's going to march into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Demerest. Trombetti's 2nd touchdown of the day. And it gives Demerest a 13-7 lead with an extra point pending. So Old Tappan, after not giving up a score of any kind for 8 quarters, has given up 2 touchdowns here to Demerest in the first quarter. And Fazio can make it a 7-point game with the extra point here. Snap is low, but the kick is up and good. So Demerest leads 14-7. 1:39 to play in the first quarter. We'll step aside here at Demarest High School. The Norsemen lead it by 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, reminder on Sunday, October 27th, the cheerleaders will be participating in the Walk for Awareness at Englewood Hospital for breast cancer. The cheerleaders will be coming around at halftime to take donations. Please help them and be as generous as you can for this very important cause. Thank you.
Back here at Demarest High School, Norsemen kicking off to the Golden Knights after their 2nd touchdown drive of the game. Fazio is kicking deep, And he decides to just squib it, but it'll still be fielded by the deep man, Fuller. Fuller running up the left side. He's got some room out to the 40. Across, spinning his way into Norseman territory and brought down from behind by Ryan Rizzo, but not before he gets to the 43-yard line. So good field position again for Old Tappan.
Congratulations to the Demarest JV and varsity volleyball team on their victory over Quater.
A lot of the players wearing pink socks. Trombetti with his pink shoes in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month this October. A lot of the fans in the student section here also donning pink. Well, 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Runza hands it off and running right with some room after a nice gain. Tripped up after a gain of 10. That's Pierce Lucas, who took the end-around run out to the 32-yard line. And a new set of downs for Old Tappan. Runs out of the shotgun. Hand off to Al Sharif, and Demerest has that one bottled up. Sharif dives forward for a short gain.
Al Sharif on the run, brought down by number 10, Anthony Doran.
Doran was there on the tackle, so second and 8 for the Golden Knights. Brian Dunn, the 14th year head coach for Old Tappan, calls in the play. Runza takes the snap, and a whistle stops play. Flag is down. Looks like there was some movement up front before the snap. This one is a false start against Old Tappan. It'll back them up 5 yards and bring up a 2nd and 13. 37 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 14-7, Demerest leads. It's the 52nd meeting between these two schools.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Golden Knights.
And the winner of this game will take the all-time series lead. 24-24 with 3 ties in a rivalry dating back to 1962. This figures to be the final play of the quarter. Runs out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff to Al Sharif, running right. Spins up ahead to the 25-yard line before he's tackled from behind. And that'll bring up 3rd down. The first quarter has come to an end here at Demerest High School, and the Norsemen lead the Golden Knights 14-7. When we come back, Old Tappan will have a 3rd and 3 on the Demerest 25. We'll be right back.